Well, contouring is a very important part of doing your makeup, but these days it is often misunderstood or overdone. So contouring and highlighting are beautiful, but not always necessary to complete your makeup look. So here are a few tips to start off learning how to contour from the beautiful, beautiful Jennifer from Gen X Faces. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? We've missed
great.
you.
I've missed y'all too. I'm happy to be
great?
back. Yep, life is good.
Okay, so please teach me a thing or two about contouring, because I usually skip that part of makeup because I don't know how to do it right.
Okay. Like we said, it's not something you need to do every day, but I do want you to start learning and practicing it, because what you see on a YouTube video or what you see on Kim Kardashian is pretty, but it's not practical and it doesn't look good in real life.
Oh, okay.
So, first thing, I'll contour my face. I brought one of my favorite contouring. It doesn't even have to be a contour. A cream is a great place to start with contour because it blends more easily, whereas a powder can be real harsh.
Okay, and let's show this really quickly, because this is Sonia Kashuk. Is that how you say your name?
Yep. I
from
put
Target.
it on my Instagram if you guys want to take a peek at it.
This is very affordable line from Target, and it is a cream, and it's very dark, so don't be intimidated by that, right?
Right, and start with a fluffy brush, because once again, we'll use less product and get what we want out of it. So I take a little bit of my cream.
See, already I would have screwed it up. I would have used my fingers with the cream.
Well, remember the way we did the foundation thing? It's the same technique here.
Okay.
And then, ladies, keep your face centered in the mirror, because when you turn, that's when we overdo it, and then you're not paying attention to your actual bone structure.
Okay.
So if you have an exposed hairline or a shaved head or you have thinning hair, I also want you to blend it around your hairline as well. So I like to start here. So start at the tab of your ear so it looks blended, and then it's a softer version of your Nike swoosh. So you can turn a little to see what you're doing, and then just look straight in the mirror
to go down the side. Okay.
Right.
And you put very little on your brush, I noticed, too.
Yes, little goes a long way. And once again, with the cream, we can always go back in and soften it if we have to. And if you're new to contouring and you overdo it, then when in doubt, blend it out.
When in doubt, blend it out.
Because I'd rather you look tan than have a streak on your face. Notice that I'm going to take it into my ears as well, so it looks fluid instead of like, click, white ears, and then contour.
Right.
So what's left on my brush, I'm going to go up into my forehead, and I'm just going to dust around. Now, everyone's bone structure is different, so I want you to play with this and see what works for you.
Well, okay, so what are we aiming for? Do you want to go on top of the bone, or do you want to go like in the hollows of where below the bone?
So what I want you to remember is I want you to play with your own facial structure, but that contour is to dim the lights, whereas highlight is a spotlight. Okay. So play with that on your own bone structure, but 9 times out of 10, we're trying to lift the face with the contour.
So I'd say contour kind of below the bone, and then maybe the highlight on top?
Yes,
something like that?
I want, yeah,
yes and no?
I don't want it to be too overcomplicated. Let's just start with your Nike swoosh going up into your ear, and then I would say on the bone works, and then don't go too low because we're trying to raise up. And then whatever, also I like to dust a little around my neckline and then just shade it into your neck. So that way we don't have
that's good too. That if you have like chubbiness under your chin or neck, that's really good to do that right there, right?
And start off with one shade darker than your skin tone. Don't go and practice, right? Makeup's about practice, not perfection. So when you're ready and you feel more comfortable, then go into 2 shades darker. So after that, I mean, that's it really. I'm just looking to dim the lights of my face.
You've contoured everything, yeah.
And then I'll go back in if I want to, and then I add my blush.
Just right on the apples of your cheek?
Well, for me, because I've got a slightly fuller face. And so remember, we're blending the blush into the contour. So we've got some fluidity on the face. It doesn't look like chunks of color just hanging out.
Right.
And then I like to take, Sonia Kashuk also has a fabulous highlighting powder that works for everyone. And then let's say you overdo your blush and you overdo your contour. This powder in particular will soften those lines for you. Like it just blurred that for me, so I don't see it as much. And then let's say you over contour the head, then you soften with this powder a little bit. And I did an Instagram post on this. Most ladies forget you want to take like a kabuki brush with your highlighter and then swipe up here, swipe up there. So it cuts that cheek for you, and then we're done.
You make it look so easy. It's really easier just to call you and hire you to come do it.
I do teach private lessons. I love to do it.
Okay, whether it is makeup for a high fashion shoot or just everyday beauty, she's of course great at what she does. And if you would like to see the details of this segment again, just visit us at thebroadcasttv.com or find Jennifer at genxfaces.com. And you said you've got all sorts of videos and stuff.
I do. I have little tutorials.
Okay. When we come back, it is the bluesy sound of singer-songwriter Charlie Oxford. You're going to want to stay tuned for this. Don't go anywhere.